Boom, quarter pound podcast with today just Sebs, and for the next couple weeks just Sebs, because Gibbs actually going to Iceland and Ireland. So we'll ask him how that is when he comes back. He's gonna go train at Gunner's Gym and an SPG affiliate like SPG Blade or something like that in Ireland. So that's pretty cool. We'll see how that is when he comes back. But as you can see, NBA champs. You guys know what it is. I went to the parade and everything was there for the shooting. Stuff was crazy, man. If you guys don't know about the shooting, I'll give you a quick recap. Pretty much, or the parade itself. I was there from like 9 in the morning to I stood in line, or I stood in the same spot waiting for these guys at Nathan Phillips Square for about like 6 hours, maybe a little bit longer. Yeah, for about 6 hours. 5.5 hours. I was waiting for them, but friggin' the parade was pretty much supposed to get to Nathan Phillips Square at like 12:30. Parade started at 10. And they didn't get there till like 3:30. And oh my goodness, talk about a delay. The fans were swarming the buses, so they couldn't even drive. Yeah, but I was there, and pretty much all as soon as they get to Nathan Phillips Square, and sorry, they get to Nathan Phillips Square, and they're all getting announced on stage and whatnot. Everyone's cheering and everything, and hold on. Now Gibbs messaged me, guys. He was at the gym, so he was gonna come on this one, but just gonna hit this one by myself, super quick. His fights start really soon, so I need to upload this super quick. And by the way, it's not gonna be like this anymore. Gonna put them out on Wednesdays from now on, and the latest will be Wednesdays. I want to do them a little bit earlier, and gotta put more effort on like into these for sure. I need to switch something up on this, but I think the 5 minute breakdowns are solid. We only take 5 minutes to break down a fight in total with both of us, so it's about like 2.5 minutes each of talking, which is like you're just getting the basic overview of each fighter and like who we think's gonna win. And I don't know, I like that concept a little bit, kind of like a part of the interruption from ESPN with Tony Kornheiser and Michael Wilbon there. Yeah, but we'll be doing them way better from now on. We're gonna switch some stuff up, but I'm thinking about getting some stuff. Hopefully in the next few months we'll see a couple upgrades. But yeah, let's hit this super quick. I'm gonna run over the fights very quickly today, guys. I can put my picks in the description and stuff, but it's gonna be super quick breakdowns. Just a quick my quick thoughts on everything, pretty much. Okay, so starting off, first of all, it sucks. Lineker. Uh, oh shit, that's what happened. I just saw that. So he cut his eye during the weight cut. How the fuck did that happen? I need to see that after. So that was gonna be a good fight, man. Lineker and Rob Font. I think that was a Coleman. So we're starting off with Deron Wynn and Eric Spicely. I'm a big Deron Wynn fan, bro. I think this kid has a lot of potential. He's not a kid; he's a grown man, obviously. But lot of potential. Pretty much DC's main training partner, and when he's sharpening that stand up. Oh man, what's happening here? I'm over here trying to. This is horrible. Come on, Tapology. Get it together, bro. You guys gotta get it together. Jeez. Okay, whatever. But I remember his last fight was Tom Lawler at, what was it? The Delvers Ortiz, 3. For Golden Boy. That Golden Boy stuff. That was fucking horrible stuff, man. Golden Boy. And I'm just a little bit lost here because I was on Tapology and this fucking iPad that I never use, it looks like it's infected for sure. Like, what the hell is going on here? So I guess I have to remember at the top of my head who these guys... No, I gotta check Spicely. Please let me do that. You gotta give me... Oh my god. That's fucking horrible. Okay, whatever. Fuck this shit. I gotta muck it. Jesus, man. This is horrible. These guys absolutely destroyed this fucking iPad, bro. Fucking absolute viruses on this for sure. So I never use it. Spicy, I have no clue who his last fight was. I forgot the guy's name. It was in CES though. Like, I'm almost positive. Well, that's the last one I watched. I think it was his second or third fight in CES. He looks good there. Looks good there, man. His stand-ups look a little bit better. I think he's still at TriStar as well, which is gonna benefit him, I think, a little bit, at least in the contest here. But the only thing I'm a little bit worried about is when it does hit the mat, because it's gonna hit the mat. Wynn's a monster like that, and Wynn's actually got the better stand-up in my opinion. I think too. Spicy's got the reach advantage and all that shit, but also, actually, I don't even need the timer. I'm gonna run through these quick. But Spicy's got that reach advantage and the height advantage, obviously, because Wynn's super short. I think he's like 5'4", man. He's really tiny. But he's just a brick house. I don't know how you're going to get him down. I don't know how you're going to choke his neck. So have a good one trying to choke his neck. He does not look like an easy guy to submit. Absolute monster in the clinch. And he's just fucking... He's a brick house, bro. He's a unit, that guy, man. Fucking little monster. He was fighting... His last fight was at 205. He's a monster, this guy. He's a monster. His stand-up's getting a little bit better. You can see he's green on the stand-up. Doesn't throw too much. Has just a basic jab, overhand right. Just the basic stuff you need. Spicy's looking actually a little bit better on the stand-up now that I think about it. But I have Wynn here in 4-unit parlay, and I switched up. I downsized my the amount of my units, like how much they are per unit, because I don't know. I just want to make, I guess, the picks a little bit more realistic here, because for me, like, when I was throwing 2-unit parlays down, I was like pretty confident in those. So whatever, you guys will see. And I'm doing rather well this year. I'm almost at, I think I'm like plus 14 units or something like that. So doing pretty good this year. Yeah. So I got a Duran win here, guys. I just think he's gonna be able to do enough. That's what I'm hoping for here, and I think he's gonna dominate on the floor. Spicy, I understand. You guys are saying he's so good in his jiu-jitsu. He's got a little bit of a tricky guard. I understand that. But it's not, bro, when Duran wins on top of you, you think that's easy to be sweeping and stuff like that? That's very difficult, bro. Like, that guy's huge, especially if he's laying on you in side control or half guard or something, bro. Like, absolute monster wrestler, bro. Just a friggin' monster. Like, gotta watch out for that guy. I like that fight a lot. I think and I like that it's starting off the fights. But anywho, Next up, so I got Deron Wynn in a 4 unit parlay with some stuff later on the card. So next fight, Molly McCann versus Ariane Lipski. Um, I thought Lipski was gonna do way better against Calderwood, and I understand Calderwood's pretty nasty. I rate her pretty high in this flyweight division. And she's obviously ranked pretty high. And that's a hard fight right off the bat to come into the UFC and fight Calderwood. You can see the expectations they had for this girl, and rightfully so. She's pretty nasty, man. Um, Molly McCann, on the other hand, because Lipski's got some dangerous Muay Thai and stuff. McCann, very horrid striking defense, I would say. Her striking, a lot of people shit on her boxing and stuff like that. And it's not that good, to be honest. But it's a lot better than most of the girls I see, especially at in these lower. Well, I guess 125 is like right in the middle, right? But no, actually the 115ers and stuff like that actually have the better striking. I'd say. I guess the bigger girls tend to. I don't know. Maybe that's just my observation, but Molly McCann. I just see Ariana Lipski tagging her up pretty well here. I think it'll be a tough fight for McCann here. I think Lipski also might have, I don't know about the ground advantage too. McCann is pretty decent on the ground. They both are, but I think I'm going to go with Lipski, guys. I like Lipski in this one. All right. So our next fight, Alan Crowder taking on Jairzinho Rosenstruik. And Jairzinho's last fight, it's not gonna show me this one either for sure. Yeah, I could have told you that. You know what? Let's hit this. I'm gonna do this, bro. This has to work, right? Come on, brother. No. What the fuck is... Okay, that's the main card. That makes sense. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to go on Google here and hope that works. Alright, yeah. So that works. Okay, cool. So, Jairzinho's last fight, Albini. In that fight, it looked like as soon as it hit the floor, he didn't know too much what he was doing. And I expected that, right? That's the whole reason I'm staying away in this one. Crowder took down Greg Hardy, and even though Crowder's pretty fucking horrible, like, he can ride you, bro. It's not hard, especially against a guy who doesn't know how to wrestle. In Jairzinho, if this is just standing up, and I expect it to be, I think Jairzinho's gonna knock him out. To be completely honest, 100%, not 100%, but like I think Jairzinho should knock out Alan Crowder here. But in the case that Alan Crowder actually takes him down, that's gonna be not a good look on Jairzinho. It's like I just don't see him doing anything off his back. I can see Alan Crowder throwing up submissions and like this guy having no clue what to do. So like this is a stay away from me, and I can see it going the distance and finishing as well. So like the absolute stay away. Like, and I don't even know how big that line is for the fight doesn't go to decision, but I guarantee you that's what a lot of people are tending to play here. Other than Jairzinho, I think Jairzinho inside the distance. If you're gonna play this fight, Jairzinho inside the distance would be my play. But yeah. I'll go with Jairzinho obviously here, but this is a lot closer than I think the odds suggest too, man. Like on the feet, it's obviously not close at all, but on the ground, it's not close at all either. So, and I saw Jairzinho get up with Albini and stuff like that, but it didn't look good, man. Like, didn't look too good. Yeah, I got Jairzinho here. Next up is, what's our next one? Ooh, Violent Bob Ross, Luis Pena, and Matt Wyman. So Matt Wyman hasn't fought in like 5 fucking years, man. Coming back and I don't know. I don't like I always tell you guys, it's not my favorite thing to do, but I have to call these guys out when I think they look fucking horrible. If you've missed 5 years, man, you gotta come back and look like a. I know you're not gonna come back and look shredded, like you're not in fight shape like you used to be, but don't look like fucking Vitor Belfort either, brother. Uh, ho- I hopefully he does bring a fight a little bit, right? But I do have Pena here in the parlay with Deron Win. Um, I think Pena's gonna overmatch him. The reach advantage is gonna be absolutely like unbelievable. That's already unbelievable, and it's not like Matt's like a unbelievable grappler either. Like I think Penny will hold his own in the grappling as well, but he'll pick Matt apart on the feet. 100%. He's gonna pick Matt apart on the feet. Matt's it gets tagged with a lot of strikes. Um, I just think Pena is going to overmatch him on the feet. If it does hit the grounds, I can see Pena doing something. He's an energetic guy. And he lives with Deron Win. They're pretty much best friends at this point. They're roommates. They spend every day together. They wrestle when they're not at AKA wrestling and practicing. They have mats inside of the garage. So he's wrestling a lot if it comes to that. I think he's going to be well prepared. A lot of people have been doubting Pena since that Trizano loss, saying he was overhyped, and then he didn't look the best. I thought he looked pretty good against Steven Peterson, but I don't know. I think he dominates Matt Wyman here, guys. So I got Pena all day here in that parlay. Um, Next up is Ashley Yoder and Suri Kondo. And I actually have this fight as well. I got the fight goes to decision here. Don't see either girl finishing, even though I know Ashley Yoder has the tendency of the arm bars and stuff. She likes to work through her guard. She's pretty good on the ground when she wants to be. That's why they call her the Spider Monkey. Not a horrible on the ground, but stand up a lot to be desired there. Um, yeah, it doesn't look too good on the stand up there. Surikondo's nothing special on the stand up either, but she's gonna be throwing a lot of strikes. That's her thing. She's gonna keep pretty fucking active here, so she can outpoint Ashley Yoder on the feet. I think rather easily if it comes to that, but I think Yoder's gonna look for the takedown here and see what Kondo has to offer from the ground. But I do think this is going to decision. I think it's gonna be a slow fought fight. Um, Yeah, I got the fight goes to decision here in that 4 unit parlay with Pena and Deron Win and this fight, and then one more later on the card. Um, yeah, so I'm actually going with Siri Kondo here. I think she's gonna outstrike Yoder. I'll hold her own in the grappling and get this win. So I'm taking Siri Kondo here. Um, Main cap here of the prelims. Dan Ige taking on Kevin Aguilar, and this is a fucking fight, boys. Like, boys and girls. This is gonna be a good fight. Ige's a Hawaiian monster. Unbelievable grappling. Like, a lot of people underestimate his grappling, and people are going to that Enrique Barzola fight that Aguilar had that he won, and comparing that to Dan Ige. And that's not gonna work at all. Not even a little chance. Because, like, Danny Gay's style is completely different from Barzola. He's a heavy grappler too. I understand that, but it's completely different stuff. Like, that's not even close to the same kind of style that they have. Like, Enrique Barzola is more of like, he'll hit that takedown. He likes to use, especially against the fence and stuff like that. And I guess Danny Gay likes to hit those too. But when they're on top and stuff, it's completely different. Danny Ige is way more ferocious on top. And I'm not saying he's better. I'm just saying he's more ferocious. I think, I don't know. I think that'd be a good fight, Ige and Barzola. But he's pretty nasty, you know what I mean? I think a lot of people are underestimating Dan Ige in this fight. Aguilar is one of my favorite fighters since I found out about him. Before he was the fuck, what was it? Was it Ton Lee? The knockout? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Ton Lee. Um, I don't know. I like this. I like Kevin Aguilar, Angel of Death. He's a monster. He just brings the fight, man. Good striker. I like that he's out of not one of the bigger gyms. You know, I think he gets a lot of attention, so I think that's a good idea for him. Tough fight to call, man. I actually got Ige. I think Ige is gonna be able to put the pressure and take down Aguilar a little bit. I saw the other Hawaiian boy do that, Joey Gomez, and I understand he's a little bit bigger, but I watched him do that as well. I think Dan Ige can have this under control. Hold up, because Jackson is here. Come in, Jack, Mr. Scratches. Come on. Yep. Come on the bed, bud. Come. So I do got Dan Ige here. Now we hit our main card. I think that we're gonna hit this almost under half an hour, so that's awesome. First fight, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So this is the first fight of the main card. I thought they would have made Andre Ewell and Dos Santos the first fight of the main card, but I guess they think that's gonna be a banker, and I think it will be too. I think that's gonna be a banker. Jack, don't tell me you're going back and forth, man. Come on, bro. Just chill here. I have to finish this. First up, we got Kevin Holland and Alessio Di Chirico. I got Kevin Holland in that parlay as well. He's the last piece of the parlay for 4 units. I think it's... Man, I have no idea. It's +2 something, obviously. I don't know. But he's the last part of that parlay. He's another one that is getting... A lot of people are thinking Di Chirico's going to pull this off. I don't think anything special with Di Chirico. I don't know what Jack's doing here. Jack. Get it together, buddy. Get it together. I think Kevin Holland's gonna... He should have that reach advantage, obviously. A lot of people think he's too cocky or anything like that. As soon as I saw this kid... When I saw him when I was doing tape for Jeff Neal back in the day, man. Maybe like 2 years ago. Maybe even before that. Maybe 3 years ago. He was nasty on tape, bro. I just saw how this kid was working, and he's always talking trash. Not trash, he's just talking smack to you, telling you it hurt and stuff like that. And I don't know. His grappling is getting super good. I think he's a brown belt under Travis Luther, who's pretty fucking nasty at jiu-jitsu, right? Is it I think it's Travis Luther. He's a black belt under. I don't know, man. He should outstrike Di Chirico here. He should have the grappling advantage as well, in my opinion. I don't think too highly of Di Chirico at all. I never did. I remember betting him against Olawale Bamboze, and I'm not saying you got to starch Olawale Bamboze, but he's not a good fighter, in my opinion, at all. He's one of the worst, and Di Chirico left a lot to be desired on that one as well, so... I got Holland all day, man. I think he's gonna put together a nice performance here. So he's the cap off to my parlay for 4 units, and let's fucking get it, bro. And then after that, next fight we got Andrea Lee and Montana De La Rosa, and that was probably gonna be my next play if I didn't take something else in one of the parlays. I was looking at Andrea Lee here. The better striking for sure. That's 100%. The better striking for sure. She's a good grappler too. You can't say she's not. Can't say she's not a good grappler. But I don't like if it goes to that. If it goes to the grappling, I'm not a big fan of that. Just because I think Montana will thrive a little bit more in the grappling. I think that's going to be where Montana wants to take it. And Andrea Lee is way better on the feet, so she has to keep it there. I think Andrea Lee is actually a nice play here. If you can get Andrea Lee. I'm going to go ahead and take Andrea Lee here. I think she's going to outstrike Montana at least 2 rounds, right? She'll strike her over 3, but if she gets taken down, I can see a little scenario of stuff happening, obviously. But and if she takes down Montana and she lays in the guard of De La Rosa, probably some trouble there as well. Other than that, I got Andrea Lee, though. I think she outstrikes Montana De La Rosa over 3 rounds and gets a decision here. Next up, Andre Ewell and Anderson Dos Santos. Dos Santos was super disrespected at the beginning when these lines got released. I have no fucking clue how Andre Ewell is a minus 300. That's sickening. And now he's the underdog. So, goes to show you, right? Anderson Dos Santos, absolute monster. Probably not the best striking defense. It gets tagged quite a bit. Especially not the best for this fight, I guess, because Andre Ewell has super long arms. So I can see him taking Anderson Dos Santos quite up a bit. If this hits the floor, though, we're in a different world. Dos Santos is a black belt. That's a different world on the floor. Dos Santos is going to take his life if they're on the ground. If they're standing up, though, I can see it being a little bit competitive. Dos Santos is going to throw way more. He's going to be way more active and pushing forward and stuff, but he has the chance of getting clipped, so I'm a little bit scared of that. But other than that, I do like Anderson Dos Santos in this fight, and I think he'll pull it off. I think he tags up Andre Ewell, pushes the pace, and like I said, if it hits the floor, it's game over. So I got Anderson Dos Santos here. The co-main. Fuck, they made this the co-main? That's crazy. Brian Barberena, who I love watching. I love watching Barberena. And Randy Rude Boy Brown, who not the funnest to watch, but I hope he pulls something off here. Do got Barberena in this fight. I think he's gonna he'll grind Randy Brown at least. I think at the very least he'll do that to win. But he's gonna be pushing the pace, like punching him a ton in the, like, unbelievable. He's gonna be super active compared to Randy Brown. That'll be a trouble for Randy Brown for sure. It'll be a little bit harder. Randy Brown's gonna try and look for the takedowns for sure. When the going gets tough. I don't know, man. I think this is a lot closer than the line expects. I think so. I think if you got Brian Barberena paying, like, right now he's minus 300. I don't know. I wouldn't play him at that. But I think he wins here. So I got Barberena here. I think he can outgrind Randy Brown. Then we came to the main event, and this is gonna be. I'm very excited for this fight. This should be a fucking slobber knocker. Renato Moicano versus the Korean Zombie Chan Sung Jung. Both guys coming off on, I would say, a knockout loss. I think he got Renato, did he get knocked out? Tiki, because it was a body shot that dropped him, I think, right, by Aldo. I'm almost positive. Yeah, it didn't say. Whatever. He got knocked out. DK or something. I thought he was looking good in that fight to begin with, right? He was looking pretty damn solid. Like, okay, this guy's taking the fight so far. And then, boom. Aldo drops him. I don't, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think it was a body shot. Maybe. So Aldo has those crazy liver punches he throws. Um, that's gonna be not a tougher fight for Renato, but for sure tougher fight for Chan Sung Jung than Yair was, because Chan Sung Jung won 24 minutes and 59 seconds of his fight against Yair Rodriguez. Decides the trade with a few seconds left, winning the trade, and Yair throws up this elbow like this, and fucking with a second left knocks out the Korean Zombie. Latest knockout in UFC history. Unbelievable, heartbreaking for the Korean Zombie, man, heartbreaking. I think Korean Zombie is gonna take this fight, man. I think he's gonna win. Has a very similar style to Aldo, with the pressure, and when Aldo starts going, it gets going with his rhythm. When he starts timing you, the pressure, Aldo won't stop. Same with the Korean Zombie. He's not gonna stop coming forward. And if this hits the mats, I got the Korean Zombie, bro. He's a fucking monster on the ground. I was saying Renato's not. Renato's a monster on the ground too. But if this, oh man, that'd be something special to watch if this hits the floor, I think. Yeah, but I got Korean Zombie all day here. I'm a big fan of the Korean Zombie too, so I think he gets this. Fight start in about an hour, so let's try and ram the views up. I don't know how much I'll get from here, but I just wanted to put one out before fight night. And like I said, from now on, latest will be Wednesday. And we're gonna continue, I guess, to do the 5-minute things. Leave the comment in the comments below, like stuff you would like to see on the show that we can implement in the show, and we'd more than be down and open to do it. So take care till next time. Next week we got a hell of a card, I think. UFC on ESPN3, Ngannou versus Dos Santos. Really fun fights on that card. We'll get into that next week. I think there's some really fun fights on that card. The return of Alonzo Menafield. Roosevelt Roberts is on that card. Damian Maia versus Anthony Rocco Martin. Formiga and Benavidez. And then, of course, Dos Santos and Ngannou. And then that's a good one too. Jared Gordon and Dan Murat. This guy Dolce Lungiambula, I can't say his name right, probably, but bro, he's a monster. I can't wait to watch him versus Ledet. I'll tell you guys right now, I already have that guy. Absolute monster. It looks like. But yeah, till next time, guys. I'm gonna upload this now. Hopefully, I really hope it processes super quick so I can just throw it on and but right before the fight start. That'd be sick. But till next time, see you guys. The Quarter Pound Podcast. Peace out.